What's up? It's me, Hard 8 Times, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah, what's up, people? What's happening? And today's discussion is Game of the Year. Abbreviate that, GOTY. What do y'all think is going to be Game of the Year? It's not going to be so easy to pick this year. You got a lot of contenders, man. You have LA Noire, Gears 3, Uncharted 3, Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3, Resistance 3. God! 3. You have Rage, Skyrim, Dark Souls, Batman Arkham City, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. Now, I know I might be forgetting a couple, but these are the big boys right here. You dig? Now, for one, sales don't guarantee Game of the Year. Sales might get you nominated, but it definitely don't guarantee you a win. For instance, Call of Duty. If I'm not mistaken, the last time Call of Duty was Game of the Year was in 07, and that was Call of Duty 4. Since then, they have not won a Game of the Year. So that lets you know right there it's not all about sales, because they always dominate when it comes to sales in the gaming industry. At least since 07, when it comes to sales, they dominate. And I'm not counting games like, the Wii games, but as far as between 360 and PlayStation 3, they dominate. So, sales don't always get you a win. You know what I'm saying? Uncharted 2 was Game of the Year in 09, and I believe, matter of fact, I'm almost certain that wasn't the highest selling game of that year, because that's the same year that Modern Warfare 2 came out, and that was a juggernaut. So, that just lets you know right there. As far as a Game of the Year being a sequel, it has to be a sequel that's leaps and bounds ahead of its previous game. Now, for instance, Uncharted 2 won Game of the Year in 09, and that game was leaps and bounds ahead of Uncharted. And Uncharted was a great game, but Uncharted 2 was amazing. I mean, it went ahead, it leaped ahead in graphics, gameplay, story, and then they added the multiplayer, and that was like the icing on the cake. And for them to be doing a first multiplayer, it was definitely a good multiplayer. So, it can possibly, that one Game of the Year. Now, Uncharted 3 is not that far ahead of Uncharted 2. In my opinion, it took some steps back with some of the things that they have added, like the kickbacks and the power plays. I'm really not a big fan of that. And there's a lot of people that's starting to see, like I said, after the honeymoon period of Uncharted 3, it's a lot of people that's like, yeah, you know what? I really don't like no power plays. I really don't like those. And I really ain't a big fan of, kickbacks. So, I don't know. That's another argument for Batman Arkham City. Now, Arkham Asylum was amazing. And Arkham City don't look too much ahead of Arkham Asylum. And that's not a bad thing, because like I just said, Arkham Asylum was a really good game. Now, of course, Arkham City is going to be more open world, new gadgets, new moves, new players, Robin, Catwoman, things of that nature. But it still doesn't really look that far ahead of Arkham Asylum. But I'm definitely can't wait to play. I definitely can't wait to play that. You know what I'm saying? Modern Warfare 3, it's not going to be Game of the Year. It will be a contender based on sales alone. It will be a contender, but it won't win. I don't think it would win, in my opinion. Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 is more, it's a first-person shooter, and it's, it's more of the same. I mean, the gaming industry is saturated with first-person shooters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, they're doing the, destructibility thing, but they did that on Bad Company. You know what I mean? I know they're using a new Frostbit engine, and the graphics look, well, they don't look that good on, on consoles, but they, the games still look good, and I really don't know if it can be game of the year. It has to have a strong single player to be game of the year. We know most likely the multiplayer is going to be great. It's going to be fun. You're going to log a lot of hours into the multiplayer. But it has to have a strong single player. You know what I mean? To be game of the year. So I don't know. Battlefield is one of the games that could win. Modern Warfare 3 could win. You know, you got the RPGs. You got Skyrim. Now I'm not into RPG games, but looking at Skyrim, you know, Elder Scroll, Skyrim or whatever. I think it's Elder Scroll 5, if I'm not mistaken. But looking at Skyrim, y'all should know by that name at least. It's making me might want to get into this game, and I don't like RPGs, but Skyrim is making me think like, yo, I might pick that up and try it out, man. I might, you know, try to play it for the first 5 hours and see how it goes, and I might try it out because it's looking real good. It's supposed to have over 300 hours of gameplay. Really? I would like to see how many people actually finish that game. I know if I get into it and I like it, I'll finish it. But wow, that's a lot of gameplay. I mean, that's a lot of gameplay. So for anybody that be complaining about little, you know, story modes that only last 6 hours and all that, you might want to get your hands on Skyrim. 300 hours, you'll be playing that for a long time. Now, as we know, Bethesda, when they first release games, it ain't always the best. After a couple patches, I'm quite sure the game is going to be running great. Rage is looking real good. I mean, graphically, it could be the best graphical game on consoles. Because from what I have seen so far, it's dumping all over Crysis 2. I mean, some of the video I have seen, I was thinking I was looking at the PC version, when really it was the PS3 version or the Xbox 360 version. Basically, it was the console version looking like PC. So the way that game look on consoles, I can just imagine how it's going to look on PC. It's going to be good. They're doing something new with you know, the new AI supposed to be real smart, and they're coming with something new on this game. So that can definitely be game of the year. LA Noire did some new stuff. You know, they had technology advancements with the facial recognition and all that, but the story kind of, you know, got up, you know, if y'all play LA Noire, y'all know what I'm talking about. LA Noire. If y'all played the game, y'all know what I'm talking about. It wasn't that much of a really good story, and it was really boring. After you beat the game, it's not really much to do. It's not a true Rockstar game. Of course, you know, Rockstar is only the publisher, but it's not a true Rockstar game. Did Red Dead Redemption win Game of the Year for 2010? That game is amazing. I'm off subject, but that game is amazing. So I don't know about LA Noire, man. Killzone 3? No. SOCOM 4? No. So we don't even need to bring those up. I don't think they will be a contender. Nobody will even look at those. And usually when games come out real early in the year, they kind of get looked over anyway because it's pretty much like people don't forgot about them unless it's like really that game. But I don't know. You got Resistance 3. You never know, man. Resistance 3 is like it's like a toss-up. You never know, man. I mean, from what I'm seeing with Resistance 3, I'm not really impressed. But you just never know, man. After the game releases, I mean, they're about to come out with the beta. You never know what can happen, man. It could be a sleeper game that might win Game of the Year. It could be Driver, San Francisco, or something. You know what I mean? You just never know. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments. What y'all think could be Game of the Year. Real quick, I don't want to get off topic, but people, respect other people's opinions. Please. You cannot argue somebody else's opinion. You can argue a fact, but you cannot argue somebody's opinion. So if somebody in the comments is saying Gears 3 is going to be Game of the Year, and you're saying that Uncharted 3 is, it's no need for you to attack the opposite person because they don't agree with what you agree with. It's their opinion. Matter of fact, whoever picks the Game of the Year, it's their opinion. Anytime it comes down to whose game is the best, it's an opinion, man. It all comes down to like. Whatever you like is what you're going to like. So it's no need to attack people in the comments. Please, keep it clean. keep it clean in the comments. Let's just have a nice, friendly discussion. Let me know what 5 games y'all think could possibly win. My 5 games that could possibly win is Rage, Skyrim, Uncharted 3, Gears 3, and Battlefield 3. Those are my 5. Let me know what are y'all 5s down in 5s. What are y'all 5 down in the comments that y'all think could possibly win Game of the Year? We never know, man. We never know. It's just some friendly, thought, and we'll come back and look on this video and see who was right and who was wrong and have a laugh about it. You dig? And yeah, I want this whole commentary. I went through this whole commentary without saying one cuss word. I did it. I set out a goal and I achieved it. Don't hate on me. I'm growing. Change is good. I said, change is good. I'm not saying I'm not going to curse no more, but this is the first commentary I did where I didn't say a cuss word. I feel really good. And it wasn't even hard. Actually, I just started talking like if I was in front of an employer. So it really wasn't that hard, or if I was around my mother or something. So yeah, man, I'm growing, man. I'm growing. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you like the video, hit the like button. Yeah, it doesn't help, but I like to see that I'm doing something right. So, it don't hurt. It costs you nothing. It's free. Go ahead and tap the like button. If you're new to my channel, my video, hit the subscribe button. Stay around for a while. Check me out. You dig? This your boy, man. Hard 8 times. Deuces.
Hey, hey. New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Motherfuckers act like I ain't